Have you ever wiped down your black stove and end up with smears and smudges like this? Not too pretty. Let's see what we can do about that. Okay, first I'm going to wipe the stove down. We'll kind of scrub it down with some Brillo. But you want to test your stove as you did your refrigerator before doing a big surface, because you don't want to take off the paint or the coloring of your stove. Okay, so as you can see, my testing went good, so now I'm starting to scrape off some of the food stains and everything from off the stove, and it's going pretty good so far. Now I'm on the second plate, and it's looking pretty good. I'm just going to make sure I get around the burner area, around the edges real good. And I'm sure y'all know this, but you know this black plate right here, it actually comes up, and you can actually go buy these plates. After doing the scrubbing part, I'm gonna take a dampened microfiber cloth and wipe off the debris or anything that's left on this plate. Oh yeah, and this comes off, but I prefer to leave it on because I don't want anything to accidentally fall into it. Alright, now I'm just going to wipe down the middle portion of the stove, and I'm going to get over here to the second part and do basically the same thing, just wiping the debris away. Alright, the next step is water. You want to make sure the water is nice and hot. Well, as hot as your finger or your hand can take it, because you're going to soak this microfiber cloth in the hot water, and then you want to squeeze most of the excess water out of it before applying the Dawn. And as you can see, it doesn't take a lot of Dawn to be applied on this cloth before beginning to wipe down the stove. And then you're just going to gently wipe the area down, a small area, maybe half of the stove, with the Dawn before doing the next step. And just take it half at a time. I don't know what it is, but I know that this Dawn works. Alright, get myself a little bit of Bounty or paper towel and fold it, and then I begin to wipe the area that I just did with the Dawn, and it puts a really nice shine on this black stove. It really does. Very nice shine on it. And sometimes you have to do it 1 or 2 times to get it the way you want it. And just slowly, you don't have to apply a lot of pressure. And just wipe the stove area down. And it comes up really good. See a couple spots there. I might have to do it over again. Maybe with the Brillo. But basically, it's coming up pretty good. And that's just basically one side is basically done now. And don't forget to do the tops of those burners. And you can see the big difference between the middle and the burner that I'm actually, the side that I'm actually wiping down. It's a big difference. Nice and shiny to match that black shiny refrigerator. Alright, so now we're going to do the same thing for the other side. soak the cloth in as hot as you can take it, in hot water before applying the Dawn. And then we're going to wipe down the other side of the stove so we can get the shine, the same shine as the first side. And applying a little bit of Dawn. And I don't know if another dishwashing detergent would work like this. Basically, when I get something and I try it and I use it, and I just stick right to what I use, what does the best, and Dawn seems to be doing the best to me. If you all try something else, you let me know. Okay, I'm back with the Bounty on the second side to finish off the top of the stove. Look how nice. Look how nice it's coming up. Look at that refrigerator on the side. I already showed y'all how to shine that up. Now we're gonna make it matching. And this shine tends to last for a nice period of time if you don't have a lot of food, dropping or spilling over, onto your stove. And if you do get spillage, you just do the same thing. It doesn't take a lot of time to get this nice and shiny again. There we go. And as I said, sometimes you might want to do it 2 times. It's all in your preference. Look at that. Woo! Looks pretty good, but I think I would do this again. Yeah, I think I'll probably go over this one more time because I see some smears, and that'll top it off. Okay, so now I'm going to wipe it down again with Bounty, and I'll probably top it off with some microfiber cloth. Okay, now it's coming up even more. As I said, sometimes the Bounty is enough, and sometimes you have to top it off with something. So I'm choosing to do a microfiber cloth on top of the Bounty. Yes. Okay. I think that's just about it. That's to my liking. And then we're going to do the same thing to the top of the stove. The hot water and the Dawn, wiping down the top of the stove. And now I'm just doing this with the microfiber cloth. I didn't even bother to do the Bounty this time. You can do either or you can do both. Whichever you prefer. I'm just giving you the basics on getting that shine on this black stove. And I already showed you how to do the black refrigerator. Now, that looks pretty good. Ready for the next meal. Okay. Hope this video was helpful. See you next time.